today's mission, I gotta get a new water hose because the one that I have on the boat is leaking. So I think I'm gonna find a new water hose. I'm gonna wash the boat because she's starting to get a little nasty. This boat right here behind us, it shades the boat pretty good, so the dew and the rain and all that doesn't dry off, so it's got a lot of algae on it. We gotta get took care of. Last night it stormed from like 9:30 to 11. So I got some major leak issues I got to deal with these next couple of days. The window over the kitchen is leaking. I got a bucket there catching it now. I got 3 or 4 leaks in the V-berth. One of the chain plates on the port side is leaking. So I think this week I'll be getting the rest of the stuff situated, put away, and chasing leaks, and at least get the big ones done, because getting dripped on in the middle of the night, that's not fun. So I'm gonna finish my coffee and we're gonna get the day started. I'm gonna start working on that. Okay, so we got the V-berth hatch covered with a trash bag, got it taped up to help stop the leak. That is our temporary solution. I still got the bucket under there. I washed the boat yesterday, so I got to recaulk that. Right now, the mission is to find a new gas line, because I'm pretty sure this one is original to the boat and it's clogged, so it's not letting my burners from my stove do what they're supposed to do. So it takes like 40 minutes to boil some water. Last night it took me 30 minutes to heat up some pre-cooked rice and chicken. It was a pain in the ass. So we're gonna try to get one of those purchased today and hopefully installed. So looking like a trip to West Marine. I've also realized what I thought was going on was once you're plugged into shore power, the batteries would charge, and apparently that is not the case, or it's not working because my batteries are low. It seems like my solar is the only thing that charges my batteries. The problem with that is the slip that I'm at right now, I have 2 big trawlers on either side of me that shade the boat, so I'll only get sunlight around lunchtime, but I can't leave the solar panels extended out unattended because the pylons on either side of the boat, the way it rocks back and forth, it'll smash the solar panels. So I gotta figure that out too, because not having power is not a good thing. My fridge right now is running on shore power. My AC is running on shore power, and everything else, get around this guy, everything else is run on 12 volts. So what little solar I've been able to generate with my panels shaded and down and not ideal conditions, it's been maintaining thus far. But last night, washing dishes with having my light on and having my fans running, seems like it drained it down pretty good. I tried to crank the boat this morning. I was going to let it run and charge some, and it would crank, but it wouldn't, or it would turn over, but it wouldn't crank. So got to figure that out too. Jacksonville. a wasted trip. They didn't have it. They had it. They've had it all summer. I've been looking at it, should have bought it, didn't buy it. Now they don't have it. So we'll have to back up and punt on that one, but we'll figure it out. So I'm pretty sure the hose that's on the boat now it's not leaking because the gauge on the valve is holding pressure, so it's not leaking. But I think the inside of it is collapsed, so it's not letting enough propane through to my burner. So West Marine didn't have the 20-foot hose that I needed. That was a wasted trip. So in the interim, and to test to make sure that it is a hose issue and not a cheap burner issue, I'm going to temporarily use the 4-foot hose that came with the burner that I haven't used yet. So I'll be setting the tank here on the steps in the companionway for now and rigging this up so I can cook tonight. But that'll also let me test to see if these burners are just garbage or if it's a hose issue. So we're gonna figure that out. I'm gonna do that right now. And just so y'all can see a little before and after, I'll set this up right here. This is what we got going on right now. The propane tank is full and all the way on. We have noise, we have fire, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is like just barely on. And that's on high. Just barely, it's like flickering in and out. That's my large burner. My smaller burner, it stays lit, but it's, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is barely on as well. It puts off heat, but it takes forever to boil a pot of water. So we're gonna see what the after is when I change this hose out. Okay, so here we go. Let's test it out. I'll set this up right here so you can see it. I don't hear any leaking. Let's go with the big one first. Alright, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is way better. It's on and it's way higher. Alright, let's go for the... Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that one or not either. You can hear it though. That is substantially better. Alright, so either the problem was that the hose was collapsed on the inside, or it could just be that the hose is too long and there's not enough pressure to get from way back there to here. So for tonight, I'm gonna cook right here with the propane on the step, and we're gonna figure it out from there. Also, in the interim for our power situation, this morning, like I said, the batteries were low. The engine, I tried to turn the engine over, it wouldn't turn over. And I'm gonna need DC power tonight for my fans and my light. So I have tied off the boat extremely close to this pylon, and that allowed me to flip out this solar panel and flip out this solar panel without hitting that pylon. So we got some charge action going on. I don't know what we're putting in, because like I said before, my battery monitor ain't working correctly, because that's a whole nother system I got to work on. But I know it holds power, I know it takes power, and I know I can use the power. I just don't know the stats of what's going in, what's coming out, how fast it's charging, what the battery level's at, all that good stuff. So gonna worry about that another day. Right now and try to get these batteries topped off a little bit so we can get to another night and keep on solutionizing all these problems that pop up.